and we are talking to Saj Jamal, the Vice President of Marketing. Good to see you, Saj.
Hi, good to see you as well.
Not your first NAB for sure.
No, it's not. This is probably about our fifth. We haven't been here that often, but it's about our fifth.
Okay. What are the products that you're going to be showcasing at the show?
Yeah. So before we get that, I'm going to just kind of come back to a little bit of like, why am I here and why are we doing things? So I was retired. I live in Vancouver Island, and IMAX bought this great technology company in 2022. And, as a fan of IMAX, as most people are around the world, it was like the idea that we're going to elevate content and sports was a big thing. And so that pulled me out of retirement to come back and say, okay, let's go back and let's launch this program of how, IMAX makes movies look great. And now we're going to make sports look great. And that's kind of the big piece of this show. Okay. Yeah. Again. So, when you shoot something and like cameras are capturing whatever, and then it goes into production, but then it has to get compressed and optimized, everything, so that it gets delivered to the home.
Right.
So the one thing we do is upfront is digital source enhancement. Literally, once the feed is ready, we can make sure that the colors are right, the clarity is right, the sharpness is correct, whatever, upstream. So now the version that's there, and then once it starts going to the TV, we also like to understand what is the TV capable of.
Okay.
If we know what the TV is capable of, we can actually make decisions up front to do it. And then to just finish that whole sentence with IMAX Enhanced, we actually have TVs in market that are IMAX Enhanced. So the Sony TVs that you'll see in our booth do have a mode that's called IMAX Enhanced. Okay. So what that does is they're typically the highest end TVs you can buy. We really play at the highest level. So if you want the ultimate experience, you have an IMAX Enhanced TV, and it's been mastered by IMAX, it's been enhanced by IMAX, and it's been optimized by IMAX.
Right.
If you don't have the highest end TV, it's still going to look so much better on a regular TV. So the idea is we want to make sure that we're true to the art, we're true to the sport, and that's kind of the piece. So it's mainly streaming, compression, and optimization.
So what is it that you would be showing your prospective clients here?
Yeah, the ability of there's a lot of companies at the show that can say they can make picture quality better.
Yep.
They could do a lot of things. We're the only one that if you went to any country in the world and you said, how do you say the best? IMAX. We have a very, very strong brand. And with that strong brand, we also have the expertise and now the technology to not only allow the customer to put the brand in front of their customers, they can now also be assured that it's going to be the best in class picture.
Right.
And so that's kind of a big, big piece. It's a live source. It's like, how can you can't remaster it, but we can enhance it. And so that's the part that we do. So we're watching what's happening on screen. We have the left side, as it's going through the wireframe, is a live source of how the best the industry could do today.
Okay.
The right side is you are paying attention to skin tone, to color, to depth. We're enhancing it in real time. It's not a remastering, it's an enhancement.
Okay.
Live. And so these clips here, we're showing you the level of detail that deep poly is on the camera. But every leaf is sharper. Every piece is better. That's the key. The idea being, and it's done from, and we wear the crown. IMAX wear the crowns. Like every filmmaker, every artist want to shoot with IMAX. They want us to do it because they trust us to preserve their art.
Okay.
And that's a big, big part. So anybody can modify something to make it better.
Okay.
We modify it with the artist, with the filmmaker, and now with the leagues. So they do the sporting events.